Golly, I take the whole screen. This is ridiculous. That's better. It's a little better. I don't like this background. I don't like it at all. It's just black. I need something different. It needs to be fixed, but I don't know how to. How are you beautiful tubers doing tonight? It is it's a little bit earlier than I usually do. I admit that. I admit that. But we gotta get this out of the way. A lot of stuff's happening. Last 24, 48, whatever the hell it is, hours. Woo! Oh my goodness gracious, it's crazy. Crazy. Hey Philip, how you doing? Um, Roy, what's going on? But you have 14 great grandkids? Oh my gosh. Danbury Sports Highlights. What's going on? You said happy Tuesday. That reminds me, I forgot. I gotta take the trash out tonight. So I got home earlier and my mom was like, my mom. I hope she didn't say anything to me. My wife. Don't tell her I said that. Good night, everybody.
Well, I woke up to go.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was raining. I didn't want to put it out. I didn't want to put it out. Dude 42, how you doing? Hey, She-Huns, how are you doing? Melissa Jane. I don't know why I broke into a song. The only thing I can think of that rhymes with Jane is pain. And Bruce Wayne. And cocaine. And candy canes. And aeroplanes. Shane Train. The Shane Train. It rhymes with Melissa Jane. Angie! What is going on, Angie? How are you doing? Yo, Mitchell! What's up? Mitchell, it looks so cold where you are. Oh, it looks so cold. There. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? Yeah, doesn't Linda have a great avatar? I'm always like, "You just look happy. You make me happy." Knock it off her. How you doing? What is no flurfs? Do I need to know what flurfs are? Probably not. Lee Ann Boyd. You know, it's funny because I have like dyslexia. I wish I had anorexia. I could use some of that. But I got some problems, and I read that as like lean, as in like, the leaning center. That's the leer. It was leering, wasn't it? The leering. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. How you doing? Connie B, what is happening? Debbie Joe. Debbie Jojo. I don't know why I break into song tonight. Hey Lulu, how you doing? Um, did I miss something? I don't know what I missed. I missed so much stuff. Side eyes, are we okay? Yes. I have a package. I have a package. Should I open it? Hey Dodo, what's going on? I'm way behind, aren't I? I'm glad you're good. Did I say hey to Heather May? I hope so. Hey Squid. Squid, I'm early tonight. Can you believe that? Side eye sent me a package. What? Flurfs are flat earthers. Is that why you're here? Because I put out the tweet about the flat earth? Why are Globers so angry about flat earth? I love flat Earth. I do. You know why? Because people get upset about it, and I fear they get upset. They're not gonna enjoy 99% of what I say. But you don't love it. You love me. I love you. I love you. You love me. There's some other words I used to sing. Don't chat. You're at work. I did not say hi to you. How you doing, Heather May? What's going on? Hey, Lost Souls. How are you? What is a Glober? You didn't answer me on X, which is standard. Are you on X? Do I follow you over? If you guys are following me on X and I haven't followed you, just let me know. Glober, like the globe, Globetrotters, also the globe, the round Earth, Globers. Yeah, flat Earthers and Glovers. Me, I don't care. As long as I can get somebody to help me overcome my nemesis, gravity. I hate gravity. I think there's a lot of things that would be a lot better without gravity. Some of which I can't mention on a live stream. But it'd be fun. Those ideas are up here for the day when I don't have gravity in my life. Elfish, how you doing, man? All right, let's see here. Expert. Same name and face. We had this exact conversation last week. Did I follow you? Where'd you go? Hey, how are you doing? Bill, I like my women with curves, not flat. I love it. I'm not gonna say. All right. So the United States Postal Service already opened parts. Oh, I see a bucket. Let's think. What are words that rhymes with bucket? Oh, it's a candy bucket. Oh, you guys are gonna. Oh, hope the dog doesn't get that one. You guys are in for a show tonight because I'm gonna eat some Swedish fish minis. Oh, there's gummy nerds in here. Oh my gosh. Jolly Rancher gummies. Wait a second, have I had those? We're gonna put those over there. I love. Oh, there's Oreos in. How did you find what is this? What is this magic bucket? Sweet side? Here's the question. Did the Postal Service reach their hand in here and take any? Are you concerned that the lid wasn't on? Maybe. Mad P, how you doing? Glober, a large quantity of boogers that plops out of your nose all at once and lands with a splot. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope. It keeps falling. It keeps falling. Oh, wait, there's Smarties. Oh, they fell. There's more Smarties. I have a whole thing of Australian stuff. Happy, how you doing? I got a whole thing of Australian candy I gotta go through too. You guys, my dentist and my doctor, I'm gonna tell them all about you guys, but not until after I have some Smarties. All right. Like it matters. Yes, thank you so much. So here's the thing, guys. I do not know. There's two updates today. Both are drama. Maybe one's drama. I don't do drama. I don't care about drama, but it's entertaining. It's news entertainment tonight. And then that's the what the hell's one. Then the Turtle Boy, there's an update on the hearing from the other day. A list of dates, whole bunch of stuff that just sucks. Just sucks. So, hey, what's going on, man? Why? You're right here. That's why I like Debbie Joe. She knows my language. What's this? I have to be careful. I don't want to eat a butterscotch. It's Canadian chocolate. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just not Canadian. You guys know that, right? Well, you're off to bed. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Happy. The only thing I ask is be sure and hit that thumbs up. And take care of your husband. It's not gonna be drama. It's drama adjacent. Look at this. I got a gummy. Oh, which one? What flavor is that? Does it say? It looks grape. Looks purple. Hey, Farrell, how you doing? Oh, ooh, what flavor is this? Ooh. Oh, it feels like purple. Oh, man, I love that so much. I love mm. Alright. Day 7! As long as something else doesn't hurt. Noel! How you doing? Alright. 2 drama things. Not drama. Not drama. This one's got purple in it. Yeah, right? I'm talking about. I wanna say, mm, they're good. Hey, where's Barking Man? I love it! Barking Man, you're awesome. I still continue to love your avatar. Continue to love that. Oh, I forgot there's Smarties I haven't finished over here. So good. Mm, boy, what was I doing? All these buttons keep pushing. I feel a little excited right now. The other Mary B, how are you? Oh, hey, Sharon. I love that. I love lighthouses, by the way. Yeah, wait, where'd you go? It is an awesome chat. Treasure Island, I'm eating peanut M&Ms for dinner, and somehow I feel like you understand. Hey, you know what? I don't know where they went to, but I found these in the cabinet the other day. You're gonna love this. Who how did these get in there? I don't know. They aren't mine, but they are now. Easy pieces. I love those things. BT. Phone home. Um, yeah, that too. I gotta brush my teeth after this. Don't let me forget. I gotta take the I think she's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. Bargain Matt. I think the other Mary B is pretty cool. I don't know about the deity status, but I'm always willing to learn. I don't know. I have no idea. You think I do that stuff? No. No, we took everything down, I think. Well, they have, lighthouses in Ohio? Day I learned something. I learned something new. There's lighthouses in Ohio. Must be next to Australia. Alright. Um, let's get this one going. Yeah. Brave browsers allowed to access this. Jeez. Um, mhm. All right. So, have you guys seen this yet? So, fast forward. I don't know who this is. They go by the name Tizzy, okay? And all I so the first thing that popped in my mind was Shizzy, Tizzy, Shizzy. I was like, no, Shizzy does his AI would be much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but I think Shizzy's would be really it's not his. Well, there's not a song halfway through it. So wait, no, wait, you're pruning intro. No, I don't do any pruning. We got all of our stuff taken out here. I forget what happened. My wife didn't like it. It's all gone. Oh. Yeah, I don't know who Tizzy is. I didn't learn who they were until yesterday, maybe. For my dinner, beans, sausage, cheese, and rice mixed with a little bit of salsa. Boy, that sounds fun. It does sound good. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Sharon. Um, oh yeah, I did cut down that tree. That was a year ago or 2 years ago. And Dave, I'll tell you this: before the storm came, I made sure that sucker was charged up. Ooh, I have a pruning saw. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so I don't know who this Tizzy person is, and we're gonna skip over some of it. We're gonna talk about some of it. Here's the thing: it deals with what the hell stuff. If you guys are new to what the hell's, they have this like 750,000 followers, okay, and they moved from Ohio to Florida, bought a place in the middle of Florida in a swamp. Little place has one stoplight. And the little town government started giving them hell, like a better term. That and then a fan, a s you know how like, you think of, like, Hollywood, right? Like, real Hollywood, you get stalkers and stuff like this? They had that problem, and so this, like, super fan moved in door to them, and now there's litigation going on, and it's like I said, I'm not involved in any of that stuff. I was very blessed to find the Hales. I love everything about their fans. I think it's a great place. I have never talked one on one alone with any of them. Um, and I just, but I mean, at the end of the day, I wish that there could be something could be resolved, an amicable separation, and none of this stuff go on any further. But then you start getting all these people to come in on YouTube and they start seeing a way to make quick money and they start doing stuff and they would start getting into the drama, a lot like what you're seeing happening with Turtleboy or Karen Reed right now. Karen Reed, you had all these people that are all free Karen Reed, and then all of a sudden there's nothing else to talk about because she got freed. She was free. And so then they start attacking each other. And that's the way of YouTube. It's really weird, it's really sad. But this is a very interesting thing, and then after this, we have Turtle Boy documents, new ones just dropped today, and you better get your calendar out because we will be going over dates that you're gonna have to remember for the upcoming year. That's not it. I love you guys. Sorry, yesterday, man, like, right in the afternoon, all of a sudden, it's like my blood sugar or something how wacky. I'm eating candy like crazy today, right? But, like, I started to get a headache, and I think it was, sinus related stuff, and I just was like, "Whoa, I don't feel good," and I laid down, and next thing I know, I woke up like an hour and a half later, and I was like, "I didn't make it last night." So, here I am, we're doing good, we're having a good time. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Where am I? I'm over here, look at me. Hey, guys, I moved.
Her name in this story is Liddy. She had appeared on numerous LawTube panels before, but tonight was different. Watching other LawTube and journalists cover the
Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep the names like how Tizzy here does. I know the people involved in this. Okay, that's the only connection I have. Liddy was had a channel and came around, started hanging out right before the whole Hales ecosphere came about. And anyway, was blamed the full moon. I don't want to blame the agents. I think they're doing their job. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I have a shorts up where they mooned the crowd. Anyway, so that Liddy she doesn't stream anymore. She got out of it because of what is talked about in this video. So Liddy has left the building. Okay. Great person isn't around anymore.
Judge Grudge case, she decided she wanted to learn more about Jury Me, about beautiful eyes,
That's
about
Jeremy
the town
Hales.
of Otter Creek and its
That's
town
his
hall.
girlfriend, George.
This night marked her first steps into What the Hales on her own platform. Liddy is not her real name. We use it here to protect her identity. And remember, our focus is not Liddy, but on the behaviors of others. To understand those behaviors, we need to step back in time. December 23rd, 2023. In Liddy's live stream chat, a name appears. MLS, known in the lore as Mayo. This moment shows that Liddy and Mayo already knew each other from LawTube, a community of...
Okay, so MLS is an attorney from Michigan. Okay.
Lawyers on YouTube. Their connection predates her March 2024 stream. Returning to March 5th, Liddy begins playing a video of Jury Me, focused on his water bill issues. In the live chat, other LawTubers appear, showing support alongside viewers from outside the legal community. On screen, Liddy hosts two panelists. The discussion flows.
You see, MG Law's listed here. He got a bigger pipe. Now that sums up what happened with the government and the Jeremy Hales interaction with them in Otter Creek, Florida, was they were upset because he needed more water pressure going to his place. And so from the road to his house, he had I believe it was a 2-inch pipe was installed. And then I don't know what this is. Anyway, a 2-inch pipe. And that's where he's like, he got a bigger pipe. Instead of like a 1.5, it was a 2-inch, just a water line. Hey, Hill on top, what's going on? Debbie Webb, how are you? So anyway, that's all that's going on here. Oh, he got the water pipe, and then so this is where it involves the city government. He went to the government and said, "Why is my water bill be like triple now? I'm not using any more water." And they said, "Because you have a bigger pipe, not because you're using more water, but because you got a bigger pipe." And that's not how the codes and the laws and everything they're set up. And so he had to go to court over it and all this stuff. Okay. And there's a really strange judge that came out of it was a circuit court judge out of Gainesville. They're in that jurisdiction of Florida.
Goes without conflict. All goes well. March 6th, 2024. Liddy goes live again. Her focus remains on Jury Me's water bill issues. In the chat, LawTubers appear once more, showing support alongside viewers who are following the unfolding story. On screen, the stream runs smoothly. No conflict, no disruption. Just another step in Liddy's early journey into What the Hales. March 8th, 2020.
So, like, this is the same thing as with Turtleboy stuff. I don't like it when the government comes in and makes up rules, and because that's not the government, that's the person that's in charge. They're making up rules, and it's supposed to be an equal playing field for everybody. Okay, just because you don't like somebody or something else doesn't mean that you get to make up new rules just to punish that person for being there. And that's where I was involved. Like, that's what really drew my attention. And then, the wonderful fans and everything that's why I do the coin pushing stuff. I didn't know any of this stuff existed, and it was so amazing. It was so great. And then the litigation, it became to the point where I feel uncomfortable talking about a lot of it. But as you'll see why I'm talking about this one,
24. Liddy snipes another
because I'm
LawTubers
in it.
channel already in progress. On screen, Jury Me is there. Mayo is there. Others are present. This stream marks the moment, the first time Mayo meets Jury Me.
Let her come to our meet and greet and beg our fans for donations, and we wouldn't,
See who this good-looking guy is down here, don't you? Wearing the blue, the real light blue, maybe teal. You call that? See this guy? He's a good-looking guy.
all this stuff. And so she had all these hate pages on Facebook, and we went back. She started contacting our mayor up there, trying to get him to push us out of the town. And we went, enough is enough. We're going to get civil protection orders. And we did.
Liddy joins the panel. Behind the scenes, arrangements are made. She will appear on Mayo's channel once her own stream concludes. And in the middle of it all, Mayo signs up for a membership on Liddy's channel. A small gesture, but one that signals a new layer of connection. This was not just another night of streaming. It was the beginning of Mayo inserting himself into the What the Hales orbit. March 10th, 2024. 18 minutes into Liddy's stream, Mayo enters the chat. The exact time of his arrival is uncertain. At the time, viewers saw his main channel posting in chat. But after that channel was banned on YouTube, its messages disappeared from the replay, so there's no visible record now. But when the YouTuber displays the post on screen, Mayo's presence is confirmed. In that chat, Mayo posts that he has been a member for 1 month. Yet only 2 days earlier, on March 8th, he had just signed up for membership. The claim does not align with the timeline. A small detail, but one that could suggest a pattern of Mayo presenting things in ways that don't match the visible sequence of events. Right after that, 2 announcements pop up promoting his upcoming LEGO stream with the Hales. The first one reads, LEGO stream with the Hales on Saturday, with Saturday misspelled. Moments later, a corrected version appears. Saturday. A quick typo, a quick fix, but it shows he was actively adjusting his messaging in real time. March 11th, 2024. Liddy begins streaming. In the chat, Mayo is noted by an on-screen post. 28 minutes in, Mayo joins the panel. He announces that he will host Jury Me on his LEGO stream, scheduled for March 16th. Mayo makes it clear he personally reached out to Jury Me, inviting him to that LEGO stream. It was Mayo who initiated the contact. After the announcement, Mayo leaves the panel but remains active in chat. The stream itself is covering a town hall meeting. At one point, Mayo posts, "Where is the crazy lady? Is that her at the table?" That message shows he did not know what LP looked like. And the woman at the table was not LP. About an hour and a half into the broadcast, Mayo gifts 5 memberships to Liddy's chat. Soon after, Jury Me appears in chat. At that moment, Liddy is discussing a GoFundMe campaign, one set up by one of Jury Me's viewers to help cover legal fees for Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes. The fund.
Okay, is everybody following on this? Because I didn't follow the first time I listened to this. So, Mayo is an MLS person. Or MLS is a Mayo person. Beautiful Eyes is George, Jeremy's girlfriend. And then Liddy is the girl who no longer streams. That's why I don't mention her name. She doesn't stream. She's one. Last I heard, she wanted nothing to do with this. Okay, you guys, everybody caught up? Because I had to watch it like 5 times. I was so good.
Fundraiser is shown on screen. It has raised over $15,000 from more than 400 donors. A highlighted message from What the Hales reads, "You guys are absolutely incredible." Mayo posts again, "Missed a lot." Who is this guy? The man he refers to is Dan, the Ohio mayor to whom LP had written a letter. This exchange suggests something crucial. He seems to have only been in the What the Hales orbit for roughly a week or so at that point. Another strange note emerges. At 27:11, Liddy says she is going to send Mayo a link in case he wants to come into their stream. Seconds later, Liddy adds, "Oh, I forgot I don't have to send him a link. He has controls." This raised questions for some viewers. Had Liddy given Mayo access to her channel? Keep this in mind as the story unfolds. March 12th, 2024. Liddy begins her stream with an announcement. She tells her audience there are rules while in chat. She proceeds to explain those rules. But in the chat itself, a message appears, one that seems to come from Liddy's own account. It says, "There are no rules." A contradiction emerges. On screen, Liddy verbally sets boundaries, telling her chat the rules they must follow. Yet, in the chat itself, under Liddy's own name, a message appears saying the opposite, "There are no rules." During this same stream, Mayo...
Okay, so yeah, I kind of Zoned out. You know what I need to do? I need to go right here. Make sure I got it. No, what I'll do is I need to copy this, open another one. Hang on, sorry. Sorry, y'all. I can't do what I wanted to do earlier. So let me do this. I want to hit the transcript. Ah, wrong thing, wrong thing. Sorry. Where'd you go? Where'd transcript go? There's a show transcript. And where are we on this? 640. All right, let's make sure. Let's see here. So, okay, so it's going to be talked about right now. Okay, hang on.
Post that he can post on Liddy. This led some viewers to wonder whether Liddy may have given Mayo access to her YouTube channel. It is a sub.
Okay, so what that means is you can give access on StreamYard. You can make other people be able to have access to it, so they can start their own stream on your channel if you wanted to. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't ever give anybody access to your stuff. That's rookie move. And I told her that. So now, I'm trying to remember what happened here. So, okay. So when Lydia here is talking about about there's being rules in the chat. Sometimes people would like to say, derogatory things about the people that are in litigation with the Hales. Okay, that doesn't help out anybody. Okay, and it really doesn't help out a streamer because we're responsible for what's in our chat. That's why your mods are so important. Make sure the bad words don't end up in the chat. That's part of the YouTube agreement, right? So when Lee's saying, hey, listen, I don't want you this or that to be talked about. That's absolutely that's if you notice, I try not to cuss. Okay, I used to be really bad, and I mean, my language was horrible. It's a lazy way of talking, but anyway, I try not to do it because it doesn't add anything, and if nothing else, I mean, there are YouTube will tell you. The other day, I got a thing on Friday Night Live because of language. So anyway, it is good to have rules. So here you see a flip flop. I didn't know this had happened, but anyway, that's where we are right now. So it looks like because you got ladies up there saying don't do this, and then in her account it says you can do this.
But critical turning point. The line between host and intruder begins to blur. March 13th, 2024. Liddy starts her stream. In the chat, Jury Me is already present. Mayo is there too. Liddy intends to play one of DUI's videos, an interview with Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes, but she cannot locate it. The moment shifts from playback to real time. Jury Me offers to come on. Liddy sends him an invite. Soon, Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes join the panel. They discuss their stalker. They share YouTube tips. Liddy mentions she has received messages from LP supporters. Suddenly, Mayo appears on panel. He claims he has been immersed in Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes What the Hales streams. He says he has gone back 3 years. But this claim does not hold. Only 2 days earlier, on March 11th, Mayo asked in chat, "Where is the crazy lady? Is that her at the table?" That question revealed he did not even know what LP looked like, a basic detail anyone following the streams would already know. The contradiction is undeniable. Mayo presents himself as deeply immersed, yet his own words show unfamiliarity. 3 years of daily coverage equals more than 1,000 streams, thousands of hours of footage. To consume that in just a few days would require watching hundreds of hours per day, without sleep. Math makes the claim possible. Mayo's behavior tells the visible story. His
And I remember when that happened. I was like, you can't watch all that stuff. I've gone back and looked at it. I was like, it's an incredible amount of stuff they have there.
confusion about LP and Dan suggests he was not following the long-term coverage. This moment fits a larger pattern. Mayo appears to exaggerate his involvement, seems to bend reality, and may overstate his knowledge to appear more embedded than he truly is. The 3 years in a few days statement collapses under scrutiny. It is not about content consumption. It is about credibility. March 18th, 2024. Liddy goes live, and in her chat, Mayo appears again. This time, under a different name.
Yeah, Courtney. So I've got two things tonight. One is this is covering what the hell's there's it's like a drama gossipy thing, right? And anyway, the reason why I'm covering this is because you'll see my name brought up in here. And I wanted to go ahead and cover with everybody because I know this has been a big thing the past 48 hours. This was put together by Tizzy DeBounce, and Tizzy was in here earlier. If anybody wanted to talk to her, you can find out her stuff. I'm not associated with Tizzy. I didn't know this. I didn't know this creator existed or anything else before today. What was the then after the so anyway, I'm just bringing up to speed on this. It's what the hell's is they have a channel of 750,000 subscribers. They have a problem with the local government is how it drew my attention to them to begin with. After this, I've got a Turtleboy update. And you can start to see how those worlds. I'm like, wait a second, this reminds me so much. This set of facts reminds me so much of this set of facts. And so they've come together. And I just thought it was unique that they both came out today. And so that's what I'm covering. Cool. They caught up. Is everybody caught up? I see a lot of people coming in saying hi, asking questions. I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. We got everything going.
Name DQ Haloinus. We have the screenshot. The screenshot appears to show.
Now, you know this right here. I don't know what DQ stands for, but you know that's Hello Janus, right? Janus is the Roman god with two faces. Represents a duality sphere thing. It's also what January is named after, is Janus.
Mayo and Liddy's chat using this false identity. The disguise is undeniable. And this is the moment where the mask becomes visible. At the time of the live stream, the messages appeared under the name DQ Hello Janus, because Mayo had temporarily changed his channel to that identity. But after the stream, when he switched the channel name back to MLS Making Law Simple, YouTube updated the display retroactively. Every chat message he posted under DQ Hello JNUS now appears in the replay with username MLS Making Law Simple. That is why we can see those messages today and why we know he was using a mask during the stream. DQ Haloinus. That's not even clever. Sounds like a rejected fast food mascot. Let's flashback. March 16th, 2024, the Lego stream. Mayo hosted.
Wait a second. The way the generation here. DQ Haloinus. A rejected mascot. Haloinus. It's done. Sounds like a medical condition, not a fast food thing. Hey, MG, what'd you do when you were playing karate, those little kids? I pulled my Haloinus. Sorry.
Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes, and even used Liddy's channel to announce the broadcast. During that stream, Mayo claimed he had reached out to LP, a move that some viewers believed might conflict with Judge Grudge's injunction. That statement put Jury Me in an awkward position, and you could feel a shift in the atmosphere. The fallout was immediate. Mayo's claim planted mistrust. It created tension between him and Jury Me. From that moment, the relationship appeared fractured. And just like that, Lego bricks turned into landmines. Back to March 18th. 2 days later, Mayo re-enters Liddy's stream under a false identity. The mistrust that surfaced during the Lego stream may have contributed to him taking a more confrontational tone. This is where the tone changes. When you look at these messages together, the shift becomes hard to miss. The chat log shows his progression. At 2:12, where is Annette? Step 1 of disguise. Ask something random so you look casual. Nailed it.
Hands in real quick. Also, Treasure, he also had MLS was Michigan Law and Making Law Simple. They're two different accounts, possibly. I don't know, but I'm not shaving hairs. I'm not just like I said. I'm only interested in the part that involves me. Don't care about anybody else.
Not. Then at 10:39, this is an old video. Congrats, Sherlock. Nothing says undercover like pointing out the obvious. 11:52. You should play JH, saying he is a man of God, calling JC a fag and confronting him. Oh, you mean the footage of JC stalking Jeremy to his property?
Well, I'm heading over to the Jeremy's house. I think I just seen the mayor's husband taking stuff to Jeremy. Yes, there he goes. Uh-huh. Yep. We'll wait for him to come off the property.
Or the part where he's brandishing the pew-pew, waving it around like a prop, dipping it in and out of his pocket. He can't decide whether he's...
This is the neighbor. They're having problems with them, okay? And I don't have any. I'm not involved in any of this stuff. Like you know, here's the thing. So I mean, my parents live with us and stuff. I don't want to deal with how crazy this stuff is. People gotten doxxed. They've had threatened of lawsuits and stuff like that. I'm not part of that, man. I don't have any. I don't have time for it. But this is the type of stuff that you're driving in. This is your driveway every day.
in a Western or a Facebook argument, breaking into a full musical slur number with arm choreography at Jury Me. Big sweeping motions, full driveway performance energy, the whole thing, all while yelling slurs like this is somehow the soundtrack to his own meltdown. At 13:17, Liddy, are you friends with JH? Imagine questioning your friend's loyalty while cosplaying as someone else in her chat. 16:37, Liddy, you just act very friendly to JH and defensive of him? Escalation mode. Accuse your friend of bias while hiding behind a mask. Bold strategy. At 30:48, why doesn't JH step up and run for council? Political hot takes from a fake account. Truly the voice of authority. 31:09, why are we skipping past what others have to say? Skip others. Buddy, maybe you should have just skipped this stream. 32:44, Liddy, you only stream what the Hales. Disguise mode programming critique. Riveting stuff. At 36:36, who are the grifters? Who are the grifters?
All right, so see, there you are. When I started seeing, when I noticed my name in here, so I was like, oh, I didn't remember being a mod. Okay, so for this Liddy person, and then I was like, oh, I was a mod because I knew a lot of the other stuff because she had told me a lot of things, and I told her I would miss her. She left, and I understood why.
Grifters. Bold question from the guy who already tried and flopped at it, but hurt much? 37:44. CW, are you sure the grifters are not all of LawTube? LawTube grifters. Bold move. Trash talking your own friends while hiding behind a fake name. 42 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm just saying that the Hales are not innocent. Reframing the narrative while disguised. Textbook spin doctoring. 44:30. Liddy, thank you for recognizing the antagonizing. And as a lawyer, don't you think it would be best to keep it off YT? Telling someone to keep it off YouTube while stirring drama on YouTube.
See, that also goes back to the front where she said that there are rules. I don't want you saying certain things in the chat. It's because she's trying to get through a chat, and doing this is not. It's not the easiest thing in the world. For some people, it is. I could talk to a fence post all day, right? To some people, it's very difficult to be able to talk, to look at themselves talking to who knows how many people are going to end up watching something, right? So she didn't want somebody, she didn't want her dream to be interrupted by, putting her in a conflicting position. So that's where the mayor and her, she had problems with that. Now, these are all things that were shared with me in confidence, and I don't know where she is today. I haven't talked to her in 2 years, and I pray she's found everything she's ever wanted. but this is where we are. So if anybody, because I've gotten a bunch of messages and stuff like that, doesn't matter, who Tizzy is. Tizzy is not Shizzy. All right. I don't know who Tizzy is. Nobody, I don't care. All right. None of this stuff matters to me, but it's just been enough people coming around, and I am associated. My name is mentioned. I'm just showing you guys what's going on. This took a lot of work to do this uh, video here, and I respect that without saying, yeah, let me rephrase that. When I say I respect it, I'm saying like I really do respect it. As a creator, I respect that. Whether if anybody did this one way or the other, if I had a dog in this fight, I still would say I respect it, whether you're on my side or not. This is good work. Okay. Uh, but I don't care. Okay. So that's just the thing. This is just like I said, it's drama entertainment. It's dramatainment. Dramatainment to me. We're all gonna have a good time. We none of us wear pants.
Level expert. At 4550, it is all over what the Hales YT channel, antagonistic and clickbaity. Clickbait police reporting in from a burner account. Sure, Jan. 4736, I'm just talking truth. Truth. You're hiding behind a fake account. That's deception, not honesty. Wow, just wow. At 4905, I'm not on YT grifting for the views. Otherwise, I would show the lies. Denial doesn't erase receipts. You tried to grift, mistrust shut you down, and now you're rewriting narrative. That's just my opinion. 5035. Interesting how JH keeps saying he has evidence but contently says he can't show them. Undermining credibility while hiding credibility. A double standard on full display. 5958. Moderator enters chat. Mayo stops posting. The moderator wasn't random. They were connected to the same law tube and livestream circle Mayo belonged to. The moment that familiar presence appeared, Mayo went quiet. That silence speaks volumes. Whether it was caution, discomfort, or something else entirely. The pattern is clear. Mayo wasn't just making casual comments. He entered Liddy's stream under a fake name, and his comments had the effect of raising doubts about Jury Me and others covering the case. Mayo was Liddy's friend. Yet his comments stirred the chat while his identity was not disclosed. When you stack the dates, the access, and the chat messages side by side, the disguise doesn't just sit there quietly, it stands out. It's one of those moments where you pause the timeline, lean in a little, and go, huh, because it wasn't just a random username drifting through chat. It was someone who, at
Okay, I don't know if there's anything else on that to talk about. So anyway, I was gonna say I just assumed that when they said that because again, this was brought up to my attention that the moderator that came in, because I didn't think it was me. I didn't think I was a moderator, but after being asked by several people, I was the moderator. Evidently came in. Like I said, I don't know Tizzy. I'm not asked or anything else. Somebody said she's around. I mean, somebody said, yeah, somebody did say she's around. I also pulled up her saying hello. Maybe she could clarify it. Again, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter if it's me or if it's not. It's showing a thing that, like, there's just it was just weird. To me, it was just a weird time. It was very typical YouTube. It's not the last time this is gonna happen, and that wasn't the first time either. It's just, you'll meet some weird stuff, and some weird things will happen, and feelings get hurt, and all the other stuff, and I hate that. Um, uh, I totally do. So, um did anybody harass you in my chat? Because if they did, you let me know who they were. They won't do it anymore. Won't be allowed back in. I can't help it. You go where you go to other places. Well, if you tell me who it was, they'll be blocked. Okay. Oh, all right. So it wasn't me. There you go. So it's all settled. Anyway, like I said, though, I thought it was. And because so many people said, "Oh, is this you?" They're talking about, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. Now, I do know that, what, Liddy went through, though, was, okay, let me this is gonna be a hard thing. It's a duality of things. It's a Janus of things. It was hard to her, where it may not be hard for you, okay? But that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. So, it's like, you know, I say words that hurt somebody's feelings. I don't mean to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm dumb, okay? I say stupid stuff. I talk so much that I don't know what all I'm saying. If I ever offend you or upset you, I apologize right now before we go forward. Please let me know, and I'll take anything back. I don't wanna hurt people's feelings, right? That's those days are over with. I didn't like that person. I like the expert person, okay? So, that being said, lady was very upset at the time, and I had nothing to offer her but just I just listen, you know? I don't have any I have a dog in the fight. I don't have a problem with MLS. Uh, he uh, he's a great entertainer. Um, I think it's unfortunate that he decided to do things, he did them in a way that I wouldn't have done them, right? But I'm not that type of person. I don't go out there and seek, quick views or attention or stuff like that. If that were the case, I'd stand up because I'm not wearing pants. It's a different style, and that's fine. There's over 2 billion people on YouTube. Before finding out about the Hales, who I found out from MG Law found out from Megan Fox found out from DUI guy. I didn't know the Hales existed. They have 750,000 subscribers, and I didn't know who they were. Think about that. That's how massive YouTube is. I mean, it's just massive. I don't know who. Hey, Kelly, how are you doing? Uh, it's just the way it is. It's a crazy place. Well, it's also though, people don't need to take it serious. I'm not just talking about this video, okay? The video has me talking, all right? Um, don't take stuff that happens on YouTube serious. Take stuff that happens out the window, okay? Go outside, mow the grass, shake people's hands. I'm still amazed. I go to church and we have the moment where we say, "Peace be with you," and we don't shake hands. I mean, what what are we afraid of? Okay. We don't even fist bump. We don't even fist bump because we're a weird culture now. We've completely changed since the pandemic and it sucks. But this is not real life. Okay. This is not, it doesn't need to be affecting you. But what does happen, and I'm telling you, I have this gut feeling this is going to be a bad year. You're gonna see people starting to get real, and they're gonna start suing people, and it's gonna suck. And the Hales are already going through it. And when I saw the Hale stuff, I was like, guys, we don't need this. You don't need to be pushing these things. Don't make fun of other creators and stuff because people get their feelings hurt. And once they get their feelings hurt, they go out there and they say things, and then you have fighting. Go look at Broken Baker. Golly, this guy, he doesn't even speak English. I mean, he's from Denmark. I didn't know where Denmark was on a map. It took me, you know what? It was, y'all know Yamaha Biker? Yamaha Biker had to tell me that they were swamp Germans. I'm like, what? Yeah, they're peninsula north of Germany. I was like, that sounds horrible. Could not tell you where Denmark was on a map. That's how secluded my brain is to the whole world. And here he is, and he's out there. He just never changed. He was like, "Hey, listen, like, he was it's on the free Karen Reed. But he started off as just reporting a case, he got into it, and then all those people, right? That they're challenged because they couldn't create content. They can't sit here and talk. They can't sit here and just be like, "Hey, you know what's great? I love sunshine. I love puppies. I love candy. What's the next candy I'm gonna eat? I finished these little sweet tart ropes. Those things are a new one for me. That's a wonderful thing." Hey guys, how you doing? Heidi Michael, how are you? I love saying hi to people in the chat. Hey, Connie Lyons. But some people, they can't do that, and they sit there and they watch stupid videos, and they take it personally. They turn against each other. And when I first got into this, it was during the pandemic, and there was nothing you could talk about. You weren't allowed to talk about it to the pandemic. You weren't allowed to talk about politics during the summer of love, right? So, the 2 big things was there. Well, all of a sudden, a blonde girl from Florida went on a road trip with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came back home without her, Gabby Petito. And what got me into Gabby was everybody who was saying all the stuff about her, they weren't saying facts. They were just making stuff up just for views and everything. And I Jay watched mostly peaceful. Um, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't could you imagine having the time to hate people? Holy cow. Yes, it's crazy. But anyway, hey Bunsen, how you doing? It it was when it first started learning about somebody with a bullhorn out in front of a house 24 hours a day. There's a woman who yells through a bullhorn, okay? Is in front of Brian Laundrie's parents' house. Brian Laundrie was the boyfriend of Gabby Petito, and she was saying all 24 hours a day, she was screaming in that thing. And you know what I felt bad for? I was like, Brian, yeah, because Brian was in there, okay? He had come back without her. The van was sitting in the driveway. She's yelling at the parents who had nothing to do with it. And the neighbors, they're just trying to live their life. And all of a sudden, they got a bullhorn out here across the street. Their streets blocked, their driveways blocked because of these people. And I was like, this isn't right. And so it's like, look, what are the 3 things that teach you in criminal law? Okay. The facts, the facts, the facts. And I started talking about the facts. And guess what? My channel didn't grow. Nobody wants to hear that. They want to hear gossip. They want to hear the conspiracy theories. They want to hear about the people said that they flew a drone over the laundry's house and they saw his hand come out of the garden when the mom was back there picking weeds and she gave him something. He was hidden underneath the dirt. Their son was hidden under the dirt. This was a conspiracy that went everywhere. Got views, they got clicks, got paid. I sat there and I thought to myself, this is defamation. I can't believe what they're doing. They're disturbing the peace. You know, I mean, I'm taking my background in law and I'm looking at it going, oh, like you can't do this. Connie, what are you sorry for? What happened? Um, she's like Texas. Love my baker. Seeing it in his chat on his channel. Yeah, Baker's my bud. He's my buddy. Which is another thing. Look how wonderful YouTube is. I didn't know where Denmark was on a map, and now one of my best friends lives there. Holy cow. Not only lives there, fought in the military. I mean, wow. I mean, he went to war. Whatever they call war. Battles. He carried a gun. Carried a gun and was shot at. That would have happened if not for this awesome platform. And then people also destroy it. And that's the thing, and that's what I worry about you guys. You have no idea when I say I love my chat, I protect you guys. If somebody comes in here and starts trashing people, they're gone. They're gone. This is a happy place. I want this to be like Cheers, where sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. We're having a good time. We're rocking and rolling. We ain't got time for for the yeah, I want you to leave here feeling worse than when you got here. That's an awful dopamine. You got to control those chemicals in your mind, the way they make your whole body feel. And you know what helps? Being around like people. Being around just awesome. I love hearing a good story. I love being around great people. And y'all are it. And I kid you not, I am so freaking protective over this chat, y'all, everything else. And it drives me nuts. But there are people out there that want that quick click. They got to make that quick buck. It's all about the getting rich quick thing. They don't look at it as a long-term thing. Is this a business? Yes, 100% it's a business. You gotta treat it like one. Businesses don't exist for one day. They exist for a lifetime. So treat it like one. Instead of what we've got. And just this is I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't have a concrete target to point you guys to say, see, this is what I'm talking about, but I'm terrified that this is gonna be the year you're gonna see lawsuits. And I think, like, what it's gonna be coming up with Karen Reed. You're gonna start seeing this stuff. I think a lot of the stuff with Turtleboy that they're trying to say that he, had witness tampering for saying stuff and doing stuff, all stuff, and those are for things that belong in a civil court instead of a criminal court. I'd rather be in civil than criminal. Criminal, they take away your life. Civil, then just take away your money. If you see it with the Hales, God bless them, that channel, man, they've gone through it for 3 years now, and new people come in, and they get on because here's how it's just like the yin and the yang, the symbol, the circle with the 2 faces going opposite, where there's equal amounts of evil for, goodness. And depending on what side you're on, you always see the other side as evil. Look at politics, it's the same way. What you're gonna see is I mean, you see it now with the Hales is, hey, North Dakota. Um, Georgia, 707, how you doing? No, let's go, Georgia. Another grifter, heaven help us. Who's a grifter? What, you talking about Baker grifter? Anyway, it's easy. You see somebody come on, okay, and you're a small channel. You see, like, something big happening, and everybody's behind it. And then you go out there and you do a channel being, I hate this. I hate everything about this person. I hate everything that they're doing. I hate everything they do is a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of terror. It's a bunch of this and that. It's whatever it is. And you're going to get followers. You're going to get people watching you. You're going to get those quick clicks and you're going to feed that dopamine. Let me tell you, if you guys, everybody ever wants to be a content creator, you will feel that high when you get up here. Man, I feel it. Man, it feels good. You start feeling those dopamines coming, releasing. It starts feeling going through that body. That's when you start seeing people that they can't turn off the stream. They're like going 4 hours, 5 hours long. And you're like, what's happening here? Like, why has this person been on for so long? Well, they still have people in the stream. YouTube stops paying advertisements after 2 hours. There's a reason for that. The reason for that. A very good person who a lot of people would say is a bad person, but a very good person, Montegraph, came to my chat one time and he said, why are you streaming so long? I think I had like a 3-hour stream. So I don't know, there's people here and they're still listening. And he's like, anything over 2 hours, it better be good. And I was like, "Oh, that's an interesting thing." He said, "Think about it. Movies are 2 hours." I was like, "Good point. I never streamed over 2 hours again. Try not to." Because after that, you get worn out. You know, you're not doing as good of a show, and people aren't as interested. That being said, I'm just worried about you guys this year. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy year. And with that being said, let me get the next thing up. Let's talk about Turtleboy here a little bit. So, my wonderful and I'll assume beautiful because I've never seen her, J7 friend. Why is this going like that? That, oh, how come I can't move that? Do I have that somewhere else? Hmm. Let me pull it up and it's something different. I go here. Yeah, that's what I want. There we go. Yay. Hang on. I want to make sure you guys didn't see all the messages I haven't answered yet to other people. Isn't that horrible? I'm really a bad messenger. Anybody have any questions about this video we just watched? Tizzy, is nice meeting you. Um, Godspeed. I don't know how long you've been around for a couple months. I saw that. I don't know anything else about you. I just learned about you, but you put a lot of hard work into things, and I have to admire that. I have to admire that. To be Godsmacked. Hold on, what did I can't think of a Godsmack song now. I need let me tell you what, here's the I've never said hi? I'm sorry. I try to say hi to everybody. I mean, I haven't questions, but I can guess the answers. Okay. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Um, oh yeah, the dopamine thing. You start feeling that. Did I finish that thought? Whereas like you start feeling it, feels good, all that other stuff. You gotta control it. Like when I feel it coming on, like that's what you're talking about, like that 2 hour thing. That's a good time limit. But when I start feeling the dopamine, I think, nope, I'm feeling that. It feels like a drug. Don't do drugs, man. You gotta stay off that. So I've lost too many friends. Lost too many friends to drugs and alcohol and all that. So I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. Feel that drug though hitting the dopamine drug. You know, it's all naturally thing. I punch it back down because it'll make you do stupid things. It'll make you believe that you're likable. And I don't think I've ever seen Serenity. Did I know that? Kelly with the squirrels. We love some squirrels over here. Haley, how you doing? I'm new here too. Referred by Baker. I'd love an intro to the expert video. What's an intro to the expert video? Did I say Haley? It's Holly. Did I say Haley? I think I did. I'm so sorry. Holly, I'm an idiot. Baker's an amazing person, though. I don't know why he's friends with me. Love the guy. Love the. You know what it is? There, I don't know. I don't know why he's friends with me at all. But Holly, I just I love life. Okay, and we're gonna have a good time over here. And I'm glad you're here. And I hope you stick around long enough to have fun. Um, I'm newer too, and also referred by Baker. Awesome, Colleen. Um, Let's see here. Ow, my eye itches. Ow, ow. Yes, Holly, tell us about you. Yeah, good luck, Holly. Oops, we will start there and stay there. Where are we going? Oh yeah, I did see that. I like that, by the way. They asked me that in the post office. Holly, my background is in politics and law. And during the pandemic stuff, my wife bought a microphone and gave it to me and said, here, quit talking to me and start talking to the people on YouTube that make you angry. Because I was like, this is not right. None of this stuff is right. This is not how you do things. And anyway, that's why I'm here now. And then took a long time. And my wife said one day, this is the best thing she's ever seen me do. And when she said that, I knew I was in trouble because I was like, I will dedicate my life to just being the best I can be. So anyway, that's why I'm here. I'm here for you guys. Think of this as like the Tonight Show. You go in, you got guests, you got jokes, you're having a good time, then you go to bed. I usually stream later, but Baker would be like the David Letterman, the late show. Oh my gosh, I was 73. Shiants! You and your mods in chat save me from my husband passed. And you know what? You and everybody here saved me after my mom passed. Love you guys. Thank you.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Oh, and I forgot. I saw. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my thing? How come I don't know where my thing is? Where'd my thing go? Where'd my thing go? Wait, where is it? People style. It's not there. It's not there. My thing's gone. Well, somewhere I saw T42 had gifted some memberships. Y'all, if memberships, go over to the members thing on my page, and there's a link in there for Discord. And go make sure your Discord person go in there. That's the best way to get a hold of me. If you ever have a question or you want to tell me something, Discord or through X. Or if you're side eyes Jess, you build a fire and you do a smoke signals. Because I don't pay attention to her messages, evidently. So anyway, and then also we hang out in there and stuff like that. I do member streams on Sundays. Usually I didn't this past Sunday because we had the Turtleboy stuff and hang out over there. But anyway, I missed T. I'm so sorry. Oh, and we like Wiggles here too. I don't really care. I don't like her job, not ours. I don't know what happened. I was laughing. What is this with the Wiggles? I don't. It's it's a thing. Kimberly Ray, thank you so much.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Oh, and it also reminds me, if you guys do not know, if anybody has any more questions about the Hales, that is where this gem came from.
I don't care. I have anxiety over the roof.
That's who moved in. And the Pew Pew? That's the wife.
I can't take this. I cannot take this.
Great clips. Just great clip.
My child just fell down.
No.
Oh, come on, Baker.
Yes.
All right, that's what we thought. That's what we thought. Anyway. Where was I going with this? See, J7's over here talking, and she's messing me up because what I need to do is turn off. No. Get Tizzy's off, and then go share screen, and we go over here. We go to here. Yes, there we are. Okay. Make that bigger. Bigger. Yay, now you guys can see it. Okay, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts versus Aiden Carney. Interim order. The reasoning is the motion to disqualify. Papers 110 and 117. The judge remember the other day, the judge was like, I don't even know what you would call this. It's not the right format for our proceedings, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Well, he called it papers 110 and 117. So after the hearing on January 30th, which is the Friday hearing, right? Yeah. Friday? Yes. The court makes the following interim orders. The court will defer on any ruling regarding papers 110 and 117, which are still remain nameless. They're usually motions or something like that, what they're called. Until March 13th of 26. So that is the first one. Put that down in your calendar. March 13th. That'll be the court will be ruling. So it'll either be an order like this or they'll go back in court. No later than March 6th of 2026, Special Prosecutor Cosgrove, now this is interesting, right? Will inform the court in writing. He has to do it in writing. Maybe harder that way. If he intends to have an assistant special prosecutor available at trial in the event that Miss Gattani is called to testify at trial. Now, I have a thought. And my thought was, as soon as I read that, that is a ripoff to the taxpayers in Massachusetts. You have to have somebody, an extra attorney. So, like, on civil matters, let's say attorney charges you $100 an hour. I don't know what the going rate is today. That's out of court. In court might be 150, 180 an hour. Now you multiply that by 2. Such a waste of resources. Oh my gosh, it's such. Could just recuse yourself. Just recuse yourself. Say I go with my original intentions here. That there's a conflict of interest. Why would you fight saying that you had a conflict of interest after you said you had a conflict of interest? I don't understand what that whole thing's about. I don't. It's weird. I am going to get my good friend Baker introduced me to her. I call her Yoling. She is a attorney in California who practices in federal appellate court. And she has some 3D life things that are happening right now. So we always pray for each other here. She and her family needs it. But I'm going to try to get her on as soon as I can. We'll go over some of those papers, papers 110 and 117. Hang on a second here real quick before I finish reading this. King Bob says, how do you keep an idiot in suspense? I'll tell you tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 4th? Tomorrow's the 4th? Is that right? Okay. The 4th. King Bob is going to tell us how to keep an idiot in suspense. You keep an idiot in suspense.
She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing.
Facts. All right, let's see here. In the event that special prosecutor Cosgrove intends to have an assistant special prosecutor available at trial for the purpose of cross-examining Ms. Katani, such assistant special prosecutor must file their notice of appearance with the court no later than November 23rd. So our dates, we got the 13th, we got the 6th of March, we had the 23rd of November, and hopefully we'll have a trial at some point. The keynotes down here is that the court reserves on any ruling as to the scope and or admissibility of any potential testimony by Ms. Katani. Court reserves on any. So they're not going to make a rule as to the scope or admissibility. Oh, I'm guessing outside court admissibility. Sorry. Okay. So those are the dates: 23rd of November, 6th of March, and the 13th of March. J7. There is no extra attorney. They'll do it. First of all, the entire DA's office is recused. Cosgrove is the third special prosecutor. Right? I've not heard of something like this either. What's our default thing around here? Massachusetts is a commonwealth. It's just a little different. Let me go up here. I have a. Oh, did you send me a new one? Well, thank you, Jay. Able to kind of figure it out there. Which I'm impressed that I was able to find it and figure it out. Let me scroll down here. Words are hard. Oh, they're so hard. Yes, the mega motion, and then the other one's the Cosgrove thing, isn't it? 250 years later, he just fell apart. I mean, it's the trial's 12/6. Holy cow. Okay, so put all those dates. Now on the 6th, I'm assuming Broken Baker will probably cover it. And so we'll see whatever he says. I saw today he did Karen Reed's thing. It's like, oh, I bet that's interesting. And that's like, what am I doing here? I care about the First Amendment issues and, between speech and journalism. But you guys have got me suckered in on the Karen Reed stuff. It's so interesting. Kelly says the judge said they have a strong motion to dismiss, so maybe. Common poverty here in McConnell from Texas. Why? Why are taxes so much? I mean, I don't understand it. What are you getting that I'm not? I mean, I understand to pay more roads because of salt and, maintenance from just the snow and everything. I understand that. But I don't know what else. It's always amazed me about places. It's like, oh, we have, all these things. I'm like, what are you getting? Because seems like a lot of money. A lot of money. I was born in Philly. Yeah. Yeah. Pennsylvania's a commonwealth. Now you're in Jersey, so cases over here are state V. Yeah, I've been to 3 of the 4 commonwealths. And also, North Carolina, like there's like a Commonwealth flair to North Carolina. It's a weird thing. I never got that properly explained to me, but it's like if you see North Carolina cases, they're a little odd, little um and of course all know Louisiana is Napoleonic law, and that is really that shit was weird. Holly, who wanted to know all about us, said you can carry Karen Reed. You can't say Karen Reed without Turtleboy. That's kind of sad. You're right. Um, we're paying for the illegal immigrants to have free health care. Oh, I dropped 2 Smarties. I've got to quit reading it. Oh, it's in my hand now. I got one in my hand. I thought that was Minnesota. Are you guys something different? They can't read without Turtleboy. Rhode Island is common plantations. Fun fact. They have plantations in Rhode Island? I thought it was really small. No, wait, hold on. That's New Hampshire. What is Rhode Island? Is that place where all the rich New York people go for the weekend? That was Martha Stewart's. Am I thinking of something else? Um, Whoa, Downing wrinkle release. Is he not using it? How do you not use that right? You know what? Get your own Downy, pour it in the bottle, fill it up with water. That's how I do it, right? I mean, I lived. Downy wrinkle release is how I had iron clothes in college. um, G. Gordon Liddy, one of the men that broke into the Watergate apartments in the 60s, 70s. Um, wow. Why does it keep clicking things? Okay. A Smartie in the hand is worth 2 in the floor. 100% agree with you, Debbie Joe. That's Martha's Vineyard. Is that like her backyard, Martha Stewart's? Do you really think Snoop Dogg and her are hanging out? Mm. You know who else was CIA? George Bush. Isn't that what you said? New Yorkers go to Long Island? That's where they have iced tea. It's, oh, it's still in the wrapper, Harriet. It's still in the it's just I gotta go get it. Like, my chair is so tall that I feel like Shizzy, like I'm in a booster seat. The Hamptons. I've stayed at Hampton. Wait, what is this? Is this one of those oh, it's a strawberry thing. No, my wife loves these, I think. Oh, but if I'd have eaten that, I'd have smelled old lady purse. Isn't that at the bottom of every grandmother's purse somewhere? Is one of these strawberry candies? It smells like perfume and tears. Yes. They do more than hang out. Oh gosh. What? Hey, I would like to have George what's the younger one? George W. Bush. Have you seen his postcard paintings? Wait a second. Was there an Austrian that used to have postcard paintings? I read things and I don't think about what they mean until I say them out loud. You guys ever have that happen? I don't know. I don't know. What else is going on, y'all? Anything? I have Airheads. Oh, that's watermelon. Oh, can't eat watermelon. Watermelon smells like junior high. Does watermelon smell like junior high to y'all? Or maybe it was elementary school. I don't remember. 3 cat hairs. Oh, yeah, the chair probably will roll over them. I gotta get some new wheels. I gotta get big wheels. Oh, look, there's a Smartie. Oh my gosh, I have 3 strawberries right here. This is like a trick. I found them all. My rabbit's gonna be so excited. I'm like, look, honey, I got you something. Just got you something. And she's gonna say, what's all say? Oh, whoops, it's falling. Like, what's all this? I'll be like, oh, that's just a little bit of it. Some of it's already on the floor and stuff. Oh, where do I put this now? I'll put it in my pocket. All right, it is a candy jackpot. I've got all this Australian candy. I was gonna make shorts on and stuff. I've got Vegemite crackers. Vegemite. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I'm gonna have Sherry. Yes, I'll give her the strawberries. I don't like strawberry. Do you like strawberry? What's this? What am I looking at? What? Oh my gosh. So J7 just sent this to me. I will, but I'm gonna email with Valhalla. So J7 just sent it to me. So state of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations used to be their second name, Providence Plantations. This is from the colonial era until 2020. Why did they take that away? Why? That's stupid. Providence Plantation. Oh, there was PP. PP. No, they aren't. They'd be racist. That's silly. Oh, it is a farm. I mean, you got plantations everywhere. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, you go to the members tab on my page. There's a link for Discord. If they can't figure out where the members tab is, they don't need to be going to Discord. And the best part is there's a good chance I haven't updated the link. That's what people think. There's a whole thing about a few years ago. Now there's a whole commie thing about renaming stuff. We don't pay attention to that. I love Smarties. I think I'm getting a sugar rush. You guys should ask me stuff now. Because I forgot about what else was going on. Oh, man. That was, ooh. That was the last one for sour. My teeth feel like they have sweaters on them. I need to. Now Dr. Pepper. Oh, I have water. You guys be proud of me. I have water. I have official water. It's a Captain America. See the shield? It's what are those things called? Those things. What the chicks drink out of. All right, somebody's clicking me. What's happening? Oh, the video. Do I need to watch the video? Strains. Is Strains here? Did I miss her? What'd you just put up? What'd you just put up? What'd you just do? I just saw that. What is that? Oh my gosh. Yes. I wonder where this came from. Yes. Okay. Hang on a second here. Show this I'm out. Okay. One more thing, yo. One more thing. Just one more thing. One last thing. And look at this. You guys see it? Yes, you can. You hear it though, is a question.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again. There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says,
You fool me, you can't get fooled again.
Shame on.
Oh, it's Dan. Yes, next Tuesday. No, it's tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I need to take the trash out. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Have I taken the trash out yet?
No.
I gotta do that. I'm glad you guys didn't see that. I had the lid on. Lid on? Oh. I guess I just showed you, didn't I? I was glad you guys didn't see it. I just did that. Oh my gosh. Lefty, what are you doing? Keep clicking on Timcast and it keeps putting me on this. I don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
All right, listen, I love you guys. Hey Megan, what's going on? Just watch that video. Don't tell me that. That's not gonna make me cry. I don't want to cry. We gotta wash that one out. How do we wash that out? Baker's dating video. Hey, listen, I found a bottle of water. I got more water now. Listen, love you guys. Thank you so much. We had a good time tonight. Oh, jeez. Oh, it just poured all over the place. Oh, I didn't stop it. I thought it all fit in there. Too big. It didn't fit. Sorry. It went everywhere. It's got all over the place. Now it's all wet in here. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, this gonna be so sticky. Oh no. Okay, I got you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Watch out for the holy cow, I had to drink some off the top to get it to go down. Too big. It's awful. Oh my gosh. It needs ice.
I'm gonna come.
I did not do that on purpose.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold.
I really did not do that on purpose. That was really weird. That was really weird, and I don't like it, okay? I'm gonna leave.
I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.